Good morning, guys. It has been an eventful morning, to say the least. So couple things. So obviously I'm on my way to my mom and dad's. Let me turn my car on, that way it start kind of warming up. On my way to my mom and dad's. I forgot my earrings. Oh well. So I'm on my way to my mom and dad's, obviously. But so we've been having an issue with the septic tank. So we do have a septic tank, and so it was fixed. It came, they fixed it, and now we're having an issue again. So they're fixing it again. So they're out here digging, drilling. I don't know what it is that they do, but they're doing it. So I'm hoping that this time it gets taken care of and it's done once and for all. So that's one. So Saturday I was planning on going to, my daughter is doing something for her work. So I thought, you know, I'll go. So I'm asking Art, I called him yesterday and I asked him, hey, you know, what are you doing Saturday? Are you working Saturday? Because he just finished harvest, guys. Woohoo! So I asked him, you know, are you working Saturday? And he was like, no. And I was like, all right, because I'm gonna take off with it. And he goes, dang it. He goes, see, I can never surprise you. So he won tickets to Brunch Fest. So I'm going to Brunch Fest, guys. The tickets are crazy, 75 bucks a ticket, and maybe to some that's not a lot, but to me I'm thinking $150 for us to go have some brunch. Well, anyway, for me I'm thinking it's a lot. I can spend that money on my kids, but anyway, so I gotta go pick up the tickets. Today and Friday are the only days to pick it up. I got so much stuff that I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go and pick them up today. I told him I'll just go get them today because he just called me a bit ago. So I was gonna take off, and then these guys showed up. I had to, you know, lock up the dogs. So now I'm on my way to my mom and dad's. I gotta make sure that they're taken care of. Gotta take his blood pressure because my sister wasn't able to do it this morning because he had coffee, and it elevates his blood pressure. So I'm headed out to them right now, and I'll pick up over there. All right, so I'm leaving my mom's house, my mom and dad's house. I was just here, helped them make some breakfast, checked my dad's medicine, checked his blood pressure. That's doing well. And now I'm gonna head off to Bakersfield and go pick up those tickets, and might as well just stop at the grocery store and get whatever groceries I'm gonna need for dinner tonight. So stay tuned, I'm gonna take you along with me. All right, guys, so I was able to get the tickets. I'm excited. I'm excited. I don't know what I'm gonna wear, but I'm excited. I'm gonna go on to go get some stuff for dinner. I'm gonna go to Winco and I'll be back. All right, so I just got out of Winco. It was pretty hectic in there. There's quite a few people in there for it being kind of during the day. A little baby was talking to me. But yeah, that was a mission, and now I gotta hurry up and go back. Gotta make sure that I'm there to get Gabby, but they called me while I was here that my mom's wheelchair is actually, they're actually gonna drop it off today. I don't know if I told you guys, but the doctor had my mom get a wheelchair for her foot, because her foot is bad. I mean, she cannot put any weight on it, and like even us taking her to the doctor last week, it took a toll on her. So the doctor went ahead and gave her a wheelchair with a footrest, and that way she can at least till we find out what is going on with her. That'll alleviate some of the pressure on her foot. So I'm glad he did that. So now back to my mom and dad's I go. They're supposed to call me. They're supposed to call me as soon as they get into town with the wheelchair. So they haven't called yet. So I think I'm still okay. But I'm gonna head on over there right now. All right, so we just left my mom and dad's house. They did go ahead and drop off her new chair, and they were able to drop Gabby off at my mom and dad's. So Gabby was there with them, entertaining them. So now we're waiting for Gingy. I didn't know how long. They just barely dropped that off right now, and I had told Gingy to come. I don't know. And I told Gingy to come this way, but I don't want her walking. So I was gonna leave to come pick her up, but the guy just showed up right now with the chair. So I got that set up for them, and now just waiting for Gingy to come across the street from the school, so I can go ahead and take her home. I have been having again another flare-up. I get these nodules in down my arm, and I have one. Let me set this up, and then I'll show you guys. See if you guys can see it after I set it up. So it's right here, and it's painful. I don't think you guys can see it, but right there, and it's super painful. But my hand is stiff, and my pinky is swollen. It's even a little crooked, but it's I don't know if it's the change of weather or what it is, but yeah, my hand is hurting, and I'm not due for a shot just yet. Even my middle finger is super fat. Feels kind of, it's horrible. I'm not trying to flip you guys off, but even like, look at the difference in my pinkies. This is the swollen one, if you can't tell. And then in the middle fingers, I'll just put them, I don't want to flip you guys off. I don't know if you guys can tell. Even the lines, I mean, the lines on this finger are like, you can really define, and this one, they're like, I wonder if people think I'm throwing up gang signs. I'm gonna get my ass shot right now. Okay, well, I'll show you at home, but yeah, my fingers are swollen. So I'm just gonna wait for Gingy to get here, and then we'll head back home, and I'll get started on dinner. I may stop on the way home, because I don't know what I was thinking. I'm gonna make a pasta bake for dinner, but all I got was pasta and breadsticks. I didn't get no salad, no nothing. So I'm gonna ask Gingy. If they don't want salad, then I'm not gonna bother, but if they want salad, I'll stop right now and grab some salad, some stuff for her salad. So we'll see right now when she gets here. All right, guys, so we are back home, and I'm gonna go ahead and get dinner started. So I do have my pan. Go ahead and set this up. I have my small one. This one's a lot harder for me to, I'm so used to the big giant one. So I do have my pan here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my ground beef in there. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and add my ground beef. Like that, like so. Let me wash my hands. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab this, finish this one off. Season the meat. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some garlic powder. Oops. And I think somebody mentioned this, but I think maybe I was half Italian in another lifetime, because I do be loving a lot of garlic. it's just delicious. I'm just opening up the new garlic. Alright, so nice and garlicky. Add some black pepper. Some salt. A little Italian seasoning. And a little basil. Going to get that all cooked through. I'm going to brown that, and then let me go ahead and get the rest of my stuff together. So that's it for this. Just going to let it cook, and then let me get the rest of my stuff together. So while that is cooking, I am going to chop up some onion and a bell pepper. That's also going to go into the meat. I'm going to go ahead and chop my pepper. I'm going to get the seeds up. Alright. So I'm just going to chop this into small pieces like I did the onion. And like I said, these will be going into the ground beef as well. Alright, so let me go ahead and check on the meat. Alright, so this is what the meat is looking like. I did use a leaner cut of meat, so there's not a lot of oil or grease. So I'm going to go ahead and add my onions and bell peppers into this. Now if you do get ground beef, whatever you get, now would be the time to go ahead and drain it. Mine isn't too bad, so it's good. I got a leaner cut for this. So just add in your onions and bell peppers. And I'm going to add minced garlic. I'm going to go ahead and get that opened up. Gosh, my hands are not working. There you go. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and add some minced garlic. Gonna mix that around, and I'm gonna go ahead and let the veggies get a little tender. So let me go ahead and let that do its thing so it can finish off. Alright, so that's what the meat is looking like. So make sure it's to give this a stir, mix it around. And I think for the most part it's good. So to this you're going to add your spaghetti sauce, whatever spaghetti sauce you want, any kind, doesn't matter, brand, whatever. I personally use my own homemade, you know, because I like to slave in the kitchen. Heck no, I don't. Alright, so I'm going to add another one of those, and I'm going to go ahead and let that simmer. And then I'm also going to add some wine to that. A little bit of wine. And a little bit of sugar to cut down on the acidity. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get this all incorporated, and then I'm going to let it simmer while I get my other stuff going. I already have my water boiling for my pasta. So let me go ahead and let this finish up, and I'll be back. Alright guys, so my pasta was done, so I went ahead and moved the sauce over to that back burner. So I'm going to make my other sauce for my noodles in here. So I'm going to take a stick of butter. Let me get my whisk. Alright, so I'm gonna let that get melted down a little bit. So I'm gonna take that and then a tablespoon of flour. So let me go ahead and grab that while this finishes up here. Alright, so our butter is melted. Let me see if I can get you guys scooched in a little closer, so you guys can see. Let me prop it up. Hold on. All right, so I went ahead and switched stands. So we got our butter. I'm gonna add the tablespoon of flour. that cook down. I do have 2 cups of heavy cream, so I'll add that next. Alright, so just getting that mixed up here. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and add my 2 cups of heavy cream. And go ahead and mix that around. Okay, so I'm going to let that thicken up a little bit and I'll be back. Alright, now that it has thickened up a bit, I'm going to go ahead and add Parmesan cheese. Go ahead and get that going. I'm going to add a little bag of Parmesan cheese. And I'm also gonna add half a cup of the pasta water. I did put it in, that's why it looks white, in the what I measured out the heavy whipping cream in, but it is pasta water. Oops. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and get this incorporated, get it mixed up. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and add my pasta. Let me go ahead and grab that. All right, so my pasta, I'm going to go ahead and add it in here. Get that all mixed around. I'm also going to add a little bit of pepper. But I'm going to add white pepper so you can't see the specks of black in there since it is white. Alright, so let me go ahead and show you guys how I'm going to assemble this. So we got our tray here, so I'm going to go ahead and add the Alfredo pasta in here first. If I do it this way. I don't know why I was thinking it wasn't all going to fit. Of course it's going to fit. Who am I kidding? All right. So we go ahead and get that going in there like that, like so. All right. So I almost forgot about the main ingredient, my cheese. Oh, make sure I lock this up down. There we go. I don't know how I could forget my cheese and forget about my gadget. Grab another piece. Oops. Let me start with that. So anyway, back to this. Let me go ahead and cover this hot sauce. And then we mix this around. And now I'm going to put some of this sauce on top of here. So now we got that nice and even. I'm going to throw my cheese on top. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and stick it in the oven, 350 for about 15-20 minutes, and it'll be done. All right, so I'm about to take it out of the oven, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. So that's what that looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and set my oven for my breadsticks. And I'm going to finish cleaning up my area while the breadsticks cook and this sets. So I'll be back. Right, so the breadsticks are out. The pasta's ready. I'm going to go ahead and serve Miss Gabby, who is patiently waiting. You want a breadstick, Miss Gabby? You want a breadstick, Miss Gabby? Yeah. All right, let me go ahead and give her a breadstick. Let me take her plate. All right, so Miss Gabby's getting ready to taste it. How is it, Miss Gabby? What? How is it? It's good. Oh, it's good. Just good? You didn't like it? You do like it? Let me see. Do you like it? Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Oh, okay. Is it good or is it yummy? Is it yummy or is it bussin'? Okay. Is it bussin' or is it bussin'? Okay. You're so silly. You're such a silly girl. You have something to drink?
Yeah.
Some juice? Okay, let me get it for you. Guys, Art's plate is served. That's what his plate is looking like.
Really damn good. Flavor's really good.
Thanks.
It's good.
Alright guys, so I have Gabby and Art eating. I'm gonna go ahead and Ginny has practice now, so I'm gonna take her to practice. Her friend needs a ride, so I'm gonna take her to pick up her friend, take them to practice, and I'm gonna head out to my mom and dad's to go take his blood pressure, check his sugar, and head back and eat, and then go back and pick up Gingy. So yeah, I'll be back. Alright guys, so we are on our way. Gingy's friend needs a ride, so we're on our way to pick her up first. And I'm gonna, like I said, gonna drop them off at the high school and head over to my mom and dad's. Let's see what they're doing and how they're gonna make me laugh, because they're constantly making me laugh. They go back and forth. That's probably where me and Art get it from too. They go back and forth, like just talking mess to each other, but they both like just laugh. They laugh like they don't even care. And they keep going back and forth, and my mom won't stop. So we'll see what shenanigans they got going on. Alright guys, so I'm here at my mom and dad's, and we did my dad's glucose, and that was 149, and which is okay for him. I mean, it's a little high, but it's better than it was. And then we did his blood pressure. His blood pressure is 125/88. I was like, all right, Dad, looking good. It's looking good. So we're all happy right now that his blood pressure is normalizing. It's getting where it's supposed to be. So I'm really happy. And he's really happy too. They're sitting here watching their TV. But I'm gonna head back home. I'm gonna eat real quick before I have to come back and pick up Gingy. Alright guys, so I'm back home. I just got my food. So let me go ahead and give it a taste test. Excuse the TV, I know it's super loud. That's good. Another winner. So let me finish eating. I'll be back. All right, so I'm gonna make some 2 Halloween drinks for you. So hope you guys like them. All right guys, so I'm gonna make you a drink. I'm not sure if it'll get to Friday. If it does, it'll be Friday late, but I'm making you a drink. All right, so I'm gonna make you a witch's brew, and I hope this comes out because I didn't have all the ingredients, so I'm substituting, and I hope that it comes out the way I want it to. All right guys, so I just missed that whole thing. So what I've added so far, I don't know why my camera keeps doing that, and I guess I was just sitting here talking and laughing with myself. You would think I was already drinking, and I haven't been. So I added, it's supposed to be lemonade. I don't have lemonade. I substituted with Mike's hard lemonade. So it's the same thing, right? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's all right. And because I thought it's not like lemonade, so I added some Deep Eddy. This is I think it's like a lemon vodka, and let's see. Yes, it's a lemon flavored vodka, so I added some of this to it, and then some 7-Up, some grenadine, I was about to add some lime juice when I realized that the camera was not recording. It turned off. So a little bit of lime juice. And then to make it the witch's brew, again, how this is gonna come out I don't know, because I don't have the actual okay, so like a little bit of purple food coloring, and then to give it like a little swirly. Again, I did not have the drink edible glitter stuff. I only had this dusting one, so bear with me, guys. Hopefully it's not a shit show. So then we're just gonna mix it back and forth. It's supposed to be more of a purple color, but it looks like because it was cold, the food coloring didn't take, but you can see the glitter in there, and that's what makes it like the witch's brew. So on camera, it's a different color than what it actually is here. In here, it's like a pinkish color, but it's looking brown on camera. I promise you it's not brown. Let's see. There was still a little bit of the food coloring in here. And I do apologize, I have not had time to go and get all of the stuff that I needed, but I don't know if you can see the sparkly in there or not. It probably should have more sparkly to make it look more. I just didn't know how much of this to use. I don't know if it was going to be like super glittery, but it could use more glitter. Nothing wrong with more glitter. Let me mix it back and forth the way I did before. Alright. Oh yeah, you can really see the glitter now. You can see it as I'm mixing it. I don't know if you guys can see it as I'm mixing it, but I can see the glitter now. So, well, presentation isn't all that great. But it tastes delicious. That's yummy. That's really yummy. I like that. So I thought I had food coloring here, but obviously all I had was that little gel stuff, which doesn't dissolve as good. It's starting to look a little more purple. So it would be the obviously purple food coloring, and then the actual edible glitter for drinks. All I had was like, I don't know what this is. It's like, it's sparkle dust. It's edible sparkle dust. It is edible. Let me make that clear. It is good though. So, although presentation isn't all that great, I mean, I can really see the sparklies in there, which is what I was really going for. I don't know if you guys can see that, or if my face is like, but anyway. And then there's still a little chunk of food coloring, the gel food coloring. Looks like it kind of froze with the cold drink, but I didn't have any of the regular food coloring. And red and blue will make purple if you don't have actual purple food coloring. So there you go. All right, so this is going to be the toxic waste. All right, so for this drink, I am going to use the Kinky Blue. So we're going to do 1.5 ounces of the Kinky Blue. So this is gonna be toxic waste. Oops. And then we're going to do 3/4 of an ounce of sweet and sour. And then I did make some mango puree. So I just took some frozen mangoes and a little bit of mango juice to make a little bit of that. And so that is going to be about an ounce of this that I'm putting in there. Alright, so then I'm going to go ahead and shake it up. Alright, go ahead and pour it into my glass, and you can see that it is green. I think it got stuck in there, frozen. Alright, and then to that, gonna top that off with some Sprite. Go ahead and mix that up. And that is toxic waste. This one's really good. All right, so if you're having a Halloween party or just want to make drinks for Halloween, you got your witch's brew and toxic waste. They're both really, really good. I do apologize that I did not have actual lemonade. I did use, I mean, it was lemonade, it's just Mike's lemonade, but I think it came out pretty dang good. Yep. Cheers, guys. So it is kind of late already. I'm tired. I'm sitting here editing, trying to get these things done so that I can upload another video, but I'm tired. I gotta get up early again tomorrow, but I know I told you guys earlier when I was trying to throw gang signs at the school and then getting scared that I'm gonna get shot up. So let me show you my fingers now. I told you guys that I would start showing you guys what my stuff looks like. So those are my fingers right now. So my middle finger and my pinky are the ones that are most affected, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but my middle finger. Let me see if I can set it up so I can put both of them side by side. Alright, so I don't know, maybe zooming in, if you can see how fat my finger is compared to my other one. I don't want to just flip you the bird, but yeah, this is normal, this is not normal, and it's hard to bend it already. And then my pinky's super fat as well compared to my other pinky. But it's already, my nails, oh my gosh, I'm in such dire need, but I don't got time for that right now. But yeah, my hands are pretty jacked up right now. This hand is hurting me. And I'm getting it a little bit, I'm getting it a little bit in my jaw on this side. I hate when that happens. And then the knot, I don't know if you guys can see the knot, but it's right here. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but that knot is killing me right now too. So I get those nodules every once in a while too. Sorry, I had to sneeze. So I get those nodules every once in a while too, and those are those are painful. I'm trying to say painful and hurt at the same time. Those are what did I say? I don't even know. I'm delirious. I'm tired. I'm gonna finish editing this video so it can start uploading, and hopefully I have no issues, so I can post another video tomorrow. And I'm gonna try to post as much as I can while I can. My dad also has his angiogram coming up, so that's going to be a day. I mean, I can try to vlog a little bit. I don't know how much of that I'm going to be able to vlog. And so I'm the one that's going to be taking him to that. And for right now, they're doing good. Like even just today, you know, my dad was super happy that his blood pressure was down to 125/88. Like that was really, really good. Now we just need to work on the glucose, the sugar, and but right now, you know, with the infections and everything that he's got going on, that we need to give the medication time to work. But for right now, it's good. He's doing good. I'm really trying to let him be very independent, and I'm just there just if they need me. But I've enjoyed going and spending time with them. Just listening to them, listening to their stories. I've really enjoyed it. Just it's a long day for me. And I'm not that I'm complaining, because I'm happy. I'm happy my dad is good, my mom is good, and I'm just really happy that they're both doing good, and I just want them to continue to do good. So I'm happy. I'm happy to be spending time with them. It's been really nice. Getting up early, and oh my God, today I wanted to take a nap so bad and I can't. I had to make dinner. Yeah, it's just for a little while, you know, just till I get used to it, and then I'll be good. But I think today it probably, because of the flare-up, you know, it's like my body is like, for those of you that have already, do you guys notice that you guys are more tired when you get a flare-up? It's almost like your body's just constantly working. Like if you've been busy all day, like if you've been like doing physical labor all day, and then it's just like towards the end of the day, you're just like, even during the day, it's just like, let me take a little quick nap. That's how I felt today. But I am tired. It's almost 11 o'clock at night here. And I'll be getting up at 5 tomorrow. So yeah, I think I'm gonna hit the hay. So good night. All right, that concludes today's video. Make sure to comment, share, like, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already.